So I want everyone who's just watching right now to comment down below which side you think is drugstore and which side you think is high-end. This side or this side? That is the power of how you can get products from the drugstore that can make you look like you fine. So if you guys want to see how I did a half high-end and a half drugstore, stay tuned. Let's get into it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's look, I have decided to do a half drugstore, half high-end tutorial. So what I mean is half of my face is gonna be like drugstore stuff and the other half is gonna be all high-end makeup. And I love watching these because it really shows you that you don't need to spend a lot of money on makeup to achieve a beautiful look. So that's what we're gonna do today. I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so we're gonna start out with primer. And for primer, we are going to do the NYX Pore Filler for this side. This will be our drugstore side. And I love this primer. So I'm just going to fill this in my pores around my nose mostly. I'll bring the rest on my chin and the rest on my forehead. And then for the high-end side, I'm going to be going in with my Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Primer. And this stuff is basically the same thing, just more expensive. So honestly, they both do the same thing. So just really making sure to push that into your pores. Okay. After that, I'm going to go in with a little bit of a liquid highlighter because the foundations we're going to be using today are matte and I still want my skin to look a little bit radiant. So we are going to be going in with the Body Shop Drops of Glow. Now this, I don't know exactly where you can find this at. I bought this at the Mall of America at the actual Body Shop store, but it was very inexpensive. But it just adds like a really nice hydrated glow to your skin, which I love. Just like that. And then we're going to be going in with the MAC Strobe Cream. I do have to say this one I like more. This one has been just my ride or die through everything. I absolutely love the strobe creams. I'm almost out, so I need to get a new one. I'm just gonna put that here. And then kind of just take the rest and rub it in. And as you can tell, I'm avoiding the T-zone area where we just put that pore filling primer because I don't really want that to be all glowy and luminous because you don't really want your pores to stand out. Okay, so I'm actually going to move on to brows right now. And for brows, I'm going to go in with this LA Girl Inspiring Brow Kit. I just saw this at the drugstore actually and I picked this up, so I've never used it. It's this little like brow kit. Like it's got a wax, like a highlighting powder, and then 2 powder shades for your eyebrows. It comes with a little brush and a little tweezer set. So I thought that was super cute. So this is also going to be kind of a first impressions as well. I'm just going to go ahead and take the little brush that comes in there. It's kind of lousy, but whatever. And I'm going to just go ahead and start with the darkest shade and just fill in my brow. And then for the high-end side, I'm going to be going in with my Benefit Ka-Brow product. And again, I mean, I've used this so many times and I love this product. So let's see how the LA Girl compares to it. For my eyes, I found in my collection, these are the 2 palettes that resembled each other the most, which is the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette and the CoverGirl True Naked Roses palette. So I found that these shades were pretty similar. Yes, the Naked 3 obviously has more colors in it, but as you can tell, it has a majority of the colors. So those are going to be the 2 palettes that I'm going to go in with. So we're going to first start on the drugstore side, and there's not really much of a transition shade. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to first start off with this really light, dusty, it's almost like a purpley brown. And I'm just gonna run this through my crease and see if that gives us a little bit of a color. And I'm going to go in with this darker shade right here. Now, looking at this palette, I never really realized, but all of these shadows kind of have like a shimmer to them. None of them are really matte, which is fine, but I just personally like having some mattes in a palette just because I feel like it makes the look easier, and that's just how I like to do my eyes. But it's all personal preference. So this is kind of coming off as like more of a black, but like a muted black. Like it's not super opaque, which is fine. For my lid shade, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this color right here. It's this one. And for this, I'm actually going to just take my ring finger and I'm going to just pat this on the eye. Right on the lid. It's a really pretty shade. So we're going to go in with the shade Limit in the Urban Decay palette and work that into the crease. On the outer corner, I'm going to go in with the shade Dark Side. For my lid shade, I'm going to be going in with the color Trick, again on my ring finger, and placing this all over my lid. Okay guys, so now what we're going to do next is do mascara. And for that, first I'm just going to curl my lashes really quick with any old lash curler. And for the drugstore side, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Megalism Skinny Mascara. I love this stuff, and I think they discontinued it. If you guys can find this in a drugstore, please let me know where and which store, because I'm trying to find this and I cannot. So let me know in the comments down below. But I'm just going to lightly coat my top lashes with this. Just a very light layer to prepare them for falsies. And then for the other eye, I'm going to be going in with the Benefit Bad Girl Bang Mascara. Okay, so my lashes are coated now. I'm just going to go ahead and apply some falsies off camera. And for this, I'm just going to be going in with the Ardell Demi Wispies just on both eyes. Keep it simple, so I will be right back. I hope these two shades match, so I guess we will see. I'm just going to go ahead and put one pump on the back of my hand and take my BH Cosmetics Face Round Brush and buff it in. So for concealers, for spot correcting, I'm going to be going in with my L'Oreal Blur Concealer in the Tarte Shape Tape. So I'm just going to put that there. And this one, the only thing I don't like about the L'Oreal one is it's like a squeezy tube. So it's a little hard to use. Okay, and then for under the eyes, we're going to be going in with the CoverGirl Ready, Set, Gorgeous Concealer. You guys have seen this on my channel. Just to really give us a nice highlighted under eye. And then for the high-end side, we're going to be going in with the Sephora Collection Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. Again, I think this is an amazing concealer. I'm going to be using the NYX little contour bronzer palette thing on a big fluffy brush, and we're just going to bronze up the skin. Okay, and for the high-end side, we're going to be going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm just going to be mixing all the shades together. And again, bronzing. Going in with the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Rose de Oro. It looks like this. I think this one is a little bit darker than the one I'm going to be using on this side. The Milani Baked Blushes I absolutely love, and they are amazing. They are just as amazing as the high-end blushes, so definitely go check those out. For the high-end side, I'm going to be going in with the Benefit California blush. Again, I think this one's going to be a little bit lighter, but it's very pretty. This is a very pretty blush in the summertime because it adds a perfect sheen to your cheeks and just makes you look a little cheeky cheeks. Okay, now before we go in with highlighter, we're going to finish the lower lash line. And for the lower lash line, I'm actually not going to go in with any of the colors from the eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to be going in with one of the bronzers. So I'm going to take the darkest bronzer shade from each palette and just run this under my lower lash line. And I just had this brilliant, crazy idea. For my inner corner highlight, I'm going to try to use the Maybelline Color Tattoo Eye Chrome. This stuff, you just have to see it. Look at this. It's so pretty. But the thing is that I don't have like a high-end version, so I'm just going to go ahead and cheat a little bit and use this for both my inner corners. And it's got a little brush or a little wand, so it's easy to apply. And it's a perfect peachy champagne color, so it goes with the eyes. Do you guys see that? That is gorgeous. I love that. Okay, now we can go ahead and go in with highlighter. Now for highlighter, I'm going to be going in with my Milani Strobe Light. This one is in the shade Afterglow. Love this. This is beautiful. And I'm quickly going to spray my brush, if I can find it, just so we can intensify the glow. And I'm just going to pack. Oh, girl! Highlighter still never amazes me. Okay, now for the other side, I'm going to be going in with the Fenty Beauty Kilowatts highlighter in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. Love this stuff as well.
Playing the game. You know what we're going to do while we're here? We're going to take this on a little bit of a bigger brush and just hit that shoulder glow a little bit. And do a little bit of that. Now, that's what you got to do.
Moving on to lips. Going to be going in with the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick and the Kat Von D Liquid Lipstick in Ludwig. Setting spray. I finally found a setting spray that I think lives up to the Urban Decay setting spray, which I have used my entire life, and that is the Milani Make It Last, and I just picked up a new bottle since I was out and I love it that much. So what I'm going to do is take my little palette just to cover half of my face to fully get the effect. Just let that sink in. And then for the other side, we're going to be doing the Urban Decay. And so that completes the look. Now guys, just take a look. You guys would not be able to tell the difference between this side and this side of my face, and knowing that this side, the products are worth a lot more, and this side, all of these products are at the drugstore. So honestly, you don't need to go out and spend a lot of money to get a good look. You really don't. It's just you have to find those amazing looks or those amazing products at the drugstore to go ahead and use. Yes, there are amazing products in Sephora and the high-end places that, you know, I don't think I could ever replace. But then again, there's also those drugstore products that beat out high-end products. So it's a toss-up. You get some from both places that you're gonna love, and you get some from both places that you're gonna hate. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment any videos you guys wanna see down below. That would really help me out, and I wanna give you guys what you guys want. So I will see you next time. Bye.